What's up, everybody? Big Z ha 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 here. Because you know what it is. I'm coming at y'all with this very special profile. So, who's the deck profile on? Marshall.D.Teach, okay? Yes, Marshall.D.Teach. We are here again with another Marshall.D.Teach deck profile. Because I missed playing One Piece and playing this deck the other day. I misplayed a lot, but at least I knew with the misplays, if I didn't misplay that, I would have gotten the games, and that's why I'm confident enough in sharing this deck list. First off, my one friend Hassan, aka the Zoro player I went against, brought up something absolutely hilarious that I did for specifically this deck. I have Whitebeard Dawns, okay? I have Whitebeard Dawn cards and 2 of the Kamusari Dawns. But most importantly, the Whitebeard Dawns. He's like, bro, that's fucking sick. He's like, how are you using Whitebeard Dawns with Blackbeard? I'm like, evil, bro. I'm like, evil. So let's start off with, of course, the 1 costs. We're going to start off with 4 full lead because it's a searcher. I saw 4 full lead the first turn. It was crazy. My era begins because my era begins is absolutely goated. I love my era begins. I will never cut this down to 3. I see Blackbeard players cutting this down to 3. I don't know why you're cutting it down to 3. It's one of your biggest outlets. But I'm getting carried away here. We also got 3 Tempest Kick, because Tempest Kick is absolutely phenomenal. In testing, this has been awesome. This got me my Zoro matchup because, yeah, absolutely blessed. Now for the last for the last 2 1-drops, last few 1-drops, we got Lafitte here. I play 3 Lafitte because 4 seems too clunky. I got a 4th Lafitte. I never go into the 4th Lafitte. However, it was nice to see that the 3 Lafittes is a good stability. I'm just saying, I've drank a full bottle of wine before I produced this. So enjoy this. Now for the last couple drops, we got 3 stronger because you need these. You're probably going to be like, wow, you're not playing a lot of 2Ks. You don't really need to in Blackbeard, okay? Play, of course, the 4 Caribou. That's a total of 7 2Ks. To be frank, you need the removal. You need the removal and the aggro hate in this format. Now for the 2s, we got Doc Q and 2 Black Vortex. Doc Q I play at 2 because if I play more than 2, I seem to hate myself playing it more than 2. But when I play it at 2, it seems to be that reasonable point. It's the same with Black Vortex. Black Vortex is awesome. I love that I started playing Black Vortex. It's like beautiful against Zoro. Your Zoro can't restand when you drop this, because you could take a life from a Cavendish and drop this on the Zoro during the Cavendish attack, and your opponent's Zoro is just fucked. Now time for the 4s. Now the 4s I've kind of toned down a bit on. We got 3 Jesus Burgess because 4 Jesus Burgess just seems too clunky right now. And I like seeing him at 3. 3 just seems perfect for him. We got 2 Laboon because Laboon is awesome. We got 2 Black Hole because Black Hole is awesome. Black Hole comes in clutch so many times. I just can't describe how much I love it. Now time for 2 one-ofs. I play 1 of each Shiryu. 1 PRB Shiryu and 1 of the OP10 Shiryus, because OP10 Shiryu has that aggro hate, and this one just gives you another blocker. It was either this or San Juan Wolf, but this is way better than San Juan Wolf. Now time for the 5s. We got 3 Van Auger, 3 Kuzan, and 1 Katarina Devon. Yeah. So my catharsis behind this is you always see your Van Augers and you always see your Kuzans. You don't want to get too cloggy on either one of them, especially seeing as you're probably going to recur the Van Augers with your Kuzans, because you're pitching your Van Augers for leader effect. She put in work. 100% wood. Okay? 100% wood. Here, this is my hear me out, okay? This is not just because I'm drunk and because the wine is talking to me, but hear me out. Katarina Devon, totally would. And it's not just because my name is Devin, too. It's Devin with an I-N. But I digress. That double attack and that blocker just really comes in handy. Now time for the 6s. Only 2 6s. 2 of the 6 blocker Kuzan, because for some reason that's the perfect way to run this. I've seen these exactly when I needed them, and none less. Putting these at 2, blessed. If you're a Blackbeard player and you're watching this later, hear me out. Put Kuzan to 2. Now time for the 7s. Actually, you know what? The 7s and the 10s could go together because they're the same thing. Marshall.D.Teach. I play 3 of the 7-drop Teach because if you think about it, with all the Van Augers and all the Laboons you play and the Tempest kicks, you're not going to be doc queuing people, unfortunately. You're going to try to get this guy off. But that's only if you don't get these off. Now, most people are dropping these in numbers. Now, not to be that guy, but this is the strongest card in your entire deck. This card decides whether or not you're going to get hit by a 9-cost Rush Luffy or a 6-drop double attack Luffy. You're going to need this in so many occasions. I'm not sure why people are dropping this down to even 2, but I see myself finding Marshall.D.Teach at 10 drop. The 10 at 4 is an absolute must-have. I could probably cut one of these down and throw another 4-drop blocker Shiryu in, but In my opinion, this deck is good at stalling till your 10 teach turns. And having the 7-drop teach for control, as well as this teach for control, it really helps you. So, thank you for taking the time to watch my Marshall.D.Teach One Piece deck profile for OP12 era. And yeah, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to drink your water. And on behalf of the Fellowship of the Thirsty Bird, I hope you've been keeping hydrated.